And we're live. Hey, everybody. Welcome to Indoor.
Did you mute yourself?
Why did you mute yourself?
No.
I had to kill the music because it was very loud in my ears.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What
Hey,
up,
y'all.
nerds?
Hey,
Let's.
everyone.
Welcome to Roll20Con 2020. We're indoor recess. It's 3 days of gaming for charity. Day 3, we're going to be playing some alien RPG. We're really excited about the spooks and getting into character, man.
Getting into character.
Before we jump too far in, I just want to give a shout out to why we're here. We were doing this for charity. Roll20 is matching every dollar donated this weekend for up to $50,000 for the Code 2040 mission. It's to activate, connect, and mobilize the largest racial equity community in tech to dismantle the structural barriers that prevent the full participation and leadership of Black and Latinx and people of color in the innovation economy. At Roll20, they know that a more diverse party is better equipped to handle any and all incoming obstacles, and we know that making room for everyone at the table isn't just good for games. Guys, it's the right thing to do. So the flagship Fellows program that has placed internships at top tech companies, Code 2040, works to support them in being equity advocates and teaching them what it looks like to be digitally organized. And they also do consulting with tech companies themselves to address biases and fix equity programs. Guys, if you're looking for ways to sort of move the needle in a hands-on method, Code 2040 is really doing that in an industry that is the largest growing for the future, you know? Also, just going to give a mention, if you keep an eye on chat, we're doing a lot of cool giveaways. All of them are for 2040. There's some Tiltify rewards that you can see. One of the big ones that I just want to point out is that if you go into the Roll20 marketplace, you can buy indoor recess tokens. You may or may not be able to get a Troilus Antioch like a character pin for your game if you're really feeling like
Are you
it.
pushing your own characters?
Yeah, I am. I just want to see at the end of the month who's got the most sales. You know, we got to figure out who's the crowd favorite. Yeah, I mean, and just make sure you don't buy any Daphne tokens.
Don't do it.
They don't work. They 100%.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, Katie May is. We should say this because there's just a person in the corner. Katie May is with us. Katie, why don't you tell the people what happened this morning?
Xfinity said, "Hey, I hate charity," and and gave me
boycott
an internet
Xfinity.
outage. They texted me 20 minutes ago telling me it was fixed, and yet still no internet.
Weird.
So I'm gonna be calling in from the comms to help these two stay alive until the internet comes back. In which case, I'll make a miraculous. I'll miraculously be saved. But I do want to say, so we're at a little over $14,000 raised right now, right? For this very good cause.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got 2 perks that we're personally willing to offer you here today. The first of which is that for every $100 raised today
or during
an additional
stream
xenomorph added here.
If it happens after the stream, I'll just add them to the regular indoor recess game.
I don't want that.
Crossover. It's like an Alien versus Predator thing.
Yeah, Alien versus Theros.
Yeah.
Here's the other thing. So we're at a little over $14,000. If by some miracle of goodwill and power, we hit $15,000 raised during this stream. We have 3 hours to do it. So you can tweet, you can get your friends to donate. We will do our best indoor recess Mythic Odysseys of Theros cosplay for the season finale. Each of us will cosplay our own characters, and it will be devastatingly good.
Or we will all cosplay Wanch. One or the other. It'll
different types of crop tops, halter tops, spaghetti straps.
If we raise $1,001, I will wear a crop top. Like,
oh fuck! Okay, we gotta get this crop
I will
top.
do.
Come on.
I will do that.
Get it.
Who am I gonna be? I don't know.
The dab to sign the agreement.
Triple dab. Triple dab. All right. So is that everything? Did we talk about t-shirts and stuff too?
Yeah, let's talk about the t-shirts. You can get your Roll20Con 2020 t-shirts. All t-shirt sales directly benefit 2040, and you can find them on Teespring. Chat the Mubot and our mods in there will be able to throw in the link to that as well. Also, there's a free Burn Bite adventure. Burn Bite's the exclusive tabletop role-playing game for Roll20. It was designed for it. It works best there. There's a new lovely chapter called Trapped at the Edge. The burn is consuming everything in its path, but there's no reason to abandon hope. In a galaxy of magic technology, everything relies primarily on plasma. Convenient space travel, instantaneous language translation, the generation of force fields, and more all rely on this precious resource. Face down both plasma ghosts and plasma pirates in this adventure, all while escaping the burn. It's free during Roll20Con, so feel free to download it.
Excited.
And there's also free so many game demos.
It is only free. This is the last day that it is free. So go on Roll20 right now. If you don't have a Roll20 account, make one and just get this game for free. All you have to do is create a game. You go to games, create a game, and then it'll be on your right-hand side, and just create a game with it, because afterwards it will not exist. Then it'll add it to your library after you create that game. And if you're like, well, I don't even know how to play this game yet, there will be a stream later on today with James Intricasso, one of the writers on Burn Bright, and he will be playing that module. So we made it pretty easy for you today.
Yeah.
You just have to set up your game and then watch the stream on how to play it. It's that simple. Also, if you go to roll20con.net, you can sign up for games with our publishers, with our partners.
Yeah.
And these games are a little bit different than games that are usually on the forums, because these have been authorized directly. The game masters that are running these games have been authorized directly from the partners. So if you wanted to learn Alice is Missing, maybe you've heard about that game. Have you guys played that game, by the way?
No, I would love to.
Phenomenal.
I hear it's very spooky.
It's super spooky because you're like you're connecting with people, like basically like through a text message, a group chat on like your clues and stuff. Oh, it's awesome.
Spooky. I love spooky.
Call of Cthulhu.
But if you wanted to play like Alice is Missing and you're like, oh, well, I don't know how, you can, or you want to know the great way to play it or the perfect way, you can learn directly from a game master that's been authorized from the publisher, which is really cool.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
It's kind of like those old, like, what was those Nintendo Power, like,
oh, the call centers?
Yeah, like the call centers, like the people who work there. Like, it kind of like, yeah, dude, like, we know how to run this.
It because, like, other than that, you can go to a, it's kind of like a crapshoot of like who you're gonna get to teach you this game, or
yeah, dude, and then that's how you end up playing it. Yeah,
and that's how you play it. Or maybe you're thinking this won't be a great experience. Well, this is like the publisher of this game said this is the best way to learn it and the best way to experience it. And if you have direct questions about the game, you could ask that person when you're there. So today's the last day for that. So to go to roll20con.net.
Yeah. Also, for the record, y'all, I literally, while Carlos was talking, I've created a game for Burn Bright Tap at the Edge.
Really?
It was that easy. It's like, it's so simple. So be sure to get in on that. And there's also, like I was mentioning, there's Alice is Missing demos. We've got Kids on Bikes, Thirsty Sword Lesbians, and more from Evil Hat, Hunters Entertainment. There's, dude, so many options. Take advantage of it while Roll20Con's happening, guys.
And if you missed our announcement stream, I know we got to get into the game, but this is something that I want to mention. We announced that we have a mobile app in development.
Whoa!
So that's really cool.
Very exciting.
Yeah. So let's get into the game.
Hell yeah. And with that, let's throw it to our terrific and wonderful and definitely kind and would never do anything wrong to us GM, TK.
I'm going to get into character. Sorry, I had to take off these glasses. I just had like a mood when I had the glasses on the entire time.
I've been getting into method character for the last 10 minutes as well.
All right, I'm watching y'all get into character, and in the meantime, while y'all are getting into character, I'm going to explain to the players and the chat. The GM in this game is known as the Game Mother. That is because the AI in the Alien franchise is known as Mother. This is a horror game. You'll be dealing with themes of body horror and in some cases violence. We won't be getting into any extreme violence today because it's early and I'm tired. But there is also some issues of parasites. So if you don't like worms, parasites, or body horror of any kind, you may be better off maybe muting the stream or just protect yourself, protect your mental health, and go ahead and maybe take some time away from this stream. I will also say there were some issues of not entirely ableist, but mental health and physical health issues that I didn't particularly like the wording in, so I did change those. The status of broken whenever you are knocked down but not dead is now incapacitated. Instead of, we're not doing any like sanity rolls or anything. Obviously, those are all panic rolls, but those are already panic rolls in the game. So
that's how our ride is designed. Get on board or enjoy, honestly, have a good day.
Yeah, just have a good time, kids.
Just have a good time.
I hate y'all. Space. The cold, dark mistress. The dark shadows between the stars. The three of you have been colonial marines for as long as you can remember, haven't you? And with your latest mission to engage in this manhunt for 4 AWOL colonial marines, well, this should have been easy. You have a squad of 7, and Iona already took half of your squad to cover the other half of the site. So it was you 3 and the captain, Captain Silva. And this should have been simple. As cold and dark and, forgive me, otherworldly as this planet was, this should have been a cakewalk. Shouldn't have been anybody here, save a few protesters and those AWOL Marines. After all, after the oil wars, this planet's been pretty desolate, pretty desolated. It's well after what could have on Earth been considered to be sundown, and yet the atmosphere here does not allow any light. It is well after that point that you hear the foreboding rustling that comes with feet on smooth stone. And in spite of the frigid night air, you are sweating beneath the weight of your battle rattle. They came and took her while you slept. But that's all right, because you got one of their own, and you were able to interrogate him, try and figure out where they're taking her. That's how you found yourselves in the oil refinery. That's how you found yourselves wedged behind some waste hoppers, looking into the large glass window of the office as 4 people stand around a barrel filled with fire, trying desperately to get warm. I want to rewind just a little bit and get some insight to our characters. Carlos, who are you playing today?
Yeah, I'm playing Nathaniel A.W. Hammer. Hammer is what they call me. I'm a 22-year-old, sort of murderous. I don't know exactly if you would call it that, but I'm a private. I'm on the assault team, and yeah, okay. I'm an artificial womb soldier. I get it. I don't have a belly button, but at least I'm not one of those dirty slide babies that you call humans. That sounded really bad. Let me think of that. Sounded so bad.
It's okay. All right.
Even in
all
this
right.
world, it sounds really weird. But
yeah. Okay. Let's take our 10-minute apology break. It was like a dirty slide, baby. Oh my god. Incredible. Thank you. Hammer, what would you say is your strongest trait?
I would have to say my fearlessness, my ability to get in there and wreck shit up.
And what would you say is your partner's greatest strength? The man beside you.
Probably running and hiding and wetting himself.
Oh my gosh. Masood.
Looking at Luca Mason. If you know him, you know that you're in the rifle team, all right? We're responsible for firepower, for the medical support, and coordinating the squad's full field objectives with command. I grew up on the fringe of the radiological zone in Nevada. I was fascinated by its effects. And then eventually, I joined the Chemical Biological Response and Nuclear Incident Response Force. Unlike most of these kids here, I saw action during the 64 Tyne-Stein campaign. I've been dosed in blazing quintacetylene. I've shifted through radioactive rubble from dirty bombs. I've sterilized plague-ridden colonies. You name it, I've seen it. Nothing like this. No belly button, smooth test tube of a man or lack thereof standing next to me. Little private trying to get in on a gunnery sergeant's job. So yeah, that's us. You see, like the two of us like hanging out.
We're we're good friends in real life.
Yeah, we really get along.
This is really solid and really good, like method acting. But don't be afraid.
Please have a good time. Enjoy it.
And Katie May, every once in a while, the radios crackle with your voice on the other side. Who are you?
I'm Beatrice Silva, your commander. Listen, I know you two don't get along. But if any of us are going to live through this, you have to put aside your flimsy little troubles and realize that your only key to living through this is the person right beside you.
All right. Beatrice Silva, you were taken in the night. And when you woke, it was in the storage room of some strange building. You don't know where you are exactly, but you do know that your emergency radio still works. Even though it has been smashed to hell, you were able to fix it. The other two, as I said, found themselves in the midst of an oil refinery. And if you would like to switch over to the oil refinery map.
We're going to the play screen. We're in it now.
Yo, okay. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Wait, we're already at 2 extra xenomorphs?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
Katie, you set a goal for 10 extra xenomorphs. Like that's what the goal that we made. Like
10 xenomorphs in a crop top.
10 xenomorphs in a crop top. That's the promise we made to y'all.
Wait,
all right, and
hold on. What happened now?
Yep, we're getting 10 xenomorphs in a crop top today.
Don't worry about it. It's above
okay,
your
so
pay
we're
grade.
at 2. Okay. Thank you for letting me know. 10 xenomorphs in 1 crop top. Yeah, sure. So the two of you are waiting inside of this oil refinery. It's been closed down since the turn of the century. It's got massive spherical oil tanks, corroded gas treatment units, and there's a cracking unit with waste storage and more. This central complex is essentially an industrial wasteland. Pipes, pillars, broken walls, rubble, rusted barrels everywhere. There are only a couple of locations of note. But how long have you been waiting here, looking into that office?
So where are we on the map? Oh, we're
we're over here.
Baby boys.
Oh,
right
okay.
Hanging out.
This place is way bigger than I thought.
Yes, it's real big.
Okay, let me zoom in there.
It's a big old boy.
I think we got here. We're like posted up. We've made contact now with the captain. Like communication has gotten through.
Right.
I don't know. I think Luca's just like sitting there waiting, kind of watching a little bit, seeing their patterns of movement. Because these are just some insurgents on this planet, like some rebels who've taken over this like oil refinery.
Absolutely. As the United Americas begin to span out and colonize other planets, eventually colonists just get tired of where they're at or where they're going. You see lots of oil refineries become these deserted wastelands that then become the homes of pirates, bandits, escaped convicts, all manner of things. In this case, several of these were once sort of more eco-terrorist types, but after a while, they start to attract shadier individuals. There's nothing better than a frozen rock in space to hide out.
Gotcha. I don't think we would have been there very long because I know Hammer would be itching. Like his trigger finger would be itching the entire time to get in there.
That's why you're itching. Okay.
Yeah, what do you think? We need to jump in there now. We need some action.
Patience, Private, patience. You want to live and see yourself get to something more. We got to assess and then act. And I want to see, like, is there oil still in this space? And like, if anything, I kind of want to like push up from where we are to like up here. Is that a safe move?
Yeah, you can absolutely move up there. And there's no real like move turns. What we're in right now is considered stealth mode, which is, because this is cinematic play, stealth mode is pretty much like move where you want. Engage in what you want. But if we happen to engage other NPCs or something like that, we could trigger an initiative round, and then we move from stealth mode to combat mode. Cool. So consider stealth mode to be like story mode.
Perfect. Then I want to push up and then like wave for like Hammer to like follow and kind of pull up around like behind this office that's in this space. I imagine it's like overlooking the like field, like it's got like a window that's like kind of like peering out, and we see that the like 4 individuals are there.
Hammer cuts through, moves to this side, and then like wants to be like on the same level. So if you go to the right, he's gonna go to the left.
Right. Kind of pattern around. Are there any? Is there? It sounds dumb, but like in my mind, is there like a faucet or is there like oil around?
Are there any pipes or valves?
Yeah.
There are lots of pipes, lots of valves. A lot of things have been rusted with neglect, but I bet if you hit it hard enough, you could rupture it. But that does like
draw attention.
So
okay.
It's really like how overt do you want to be right now?
Yeah. All right.
So are they in an enclosed room? Like how hard, like is it glass? Is there
there was a huge glass window in the front to observe out into the refinery, but beyond that there is what you can see to be a door that it has been sort of barricaded a little bit, and some of the wall has been like eaten away by rubble and stuff. They have closed the door in order to ensure that the heat stays inside.
Okay, and we know there's 4 of them, and they're rebels, and okay. There's no innocent people in there, right?
There's our captain isn't in that.
Okay. No.
Yeah, we want to keep. We need to keep one of. I turn to Hammer and I say, we need to keep one of them alive to find out more about where the captain's at. But we don't need all of them.
That's a tall order. Okay.
All right. And I
just kill not all of them. Oh, tall order.
I prop open one of I want to shimmy open a little bit of the wooden boards with my knife. Okay. And shift the butt, the very tip of my gun in between that space, enough space for my grenade launcher to fit in. I want to fire my grenade launcher into this enclosed space and then pick up the rubble afterwards.
That seems like a Hammer move, and I love it.
Do you think that one of them will survive a grenade launcher being shot into a tiny room?
This is a tough question.
It's called playing the odds.
I think it's worth rolling the die to see if it's possible. One of them has to.
That's what Hammer was gonna do, and I love it.
Okay. Let me.
Or if it's safe, or if it's safer, I'll move somewhere and
No, you can do whatever you want. First of all, boy.
The heat's. If they're trying to keep the heat in, that'll keep the grenade in. That's the major concern.
Yeah. Okay. So, what would you like to roll to do this? Let's look at your character sheet real quick.
Yeah.
Let's look at Mason's character sheet.
Yes. I would maybe use. This might be. I'm looking at my stats. It might be. It's not close combat because I'm not using my hands. It could be ranged combat. Or command or manipulation, maybe. Well, I'm trying to explain to me a little bit. What does command exactly mean? Is manipulation dealing more conversationally?
Command is very it's a lot like persuasion or intimidate, but put together.
Gotcha.
So it's very much
pulling rank.
Yeah, pulling rank essentially. Which is a talent of one of the other characters. An officer can pull rank. You're essentially pulling rank. You're commanding a room. You have a commanding presence.
Mm-hmm.
So that's in your empathy. I feel like for this, it would be ranged combat.
Okay. So just click the ranged combat button.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Let's see.
It should ask you for a modifier.
What is my modifier?
Oh boy. So
let's be fair. I want to be fair and just in my
This is what I would consider to be hard.
Yeah.
So your modification is a -2.
-2. I'll take that.
What's
I have a
rank
3.
Again?
Gunnery sergeant.
You're Sarge. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Gunny, not a Sarge. Gunny.
Gunny?
Yeah, Gunny.
All right.
Oh,
is that how they refer? That's not how I would refer to him. I would refer to him as sergeant, right?
You'd refer to him as gunnery sergeant.
Oh, okay.
It's a whole rank.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's like lieutenant commander. Oh, I have to turn this off on my night mode. Okay, you got 1 success. That's good. So
3 failures.
Do you want to push it?
What is the cost of pushing it?
Okay, so if you're desperate to succeed with a dice roll, you can choose to push the roll. This means you grab all the dice that didn't show a success and you roll them again. You get a new chance to roll a success.
Is there a worse failure if he doesn't succeed?
Yeah.
Usually you only push if you failed it, although you can push your roll even if you rolled a success first to get more successes to increase the effect of like an attack, for example. Gotcha. Pushing a roll is not without risk. It increases your stress level. You can only push a roll once.
Yeah. Our captain's missing. We're trying to do this thing. We're trying to be effective. I will push this roll. I will take one stress and I'll push this roll. I don't know. There's nothing else to be scared about in this moment. This was my mission, right? Like, this is what I'm trying to do. What are xenomorphs even?
Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second. Let me reread something real quick on your sheet.
Okay.
You've already succeeded.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. And for an action to succeed, you must roll at least one.
Oh, yeah.
If not, it fails.
Okay.
And if you roll more than one, you perform a stunt. So you don't have to push it. You've already succeeded.
Perfect.
And I will say you succeed just barely.
Good.
So you succeed just barely. Essentially, I want you to describe to me what happens when you... How do you succeed on this? Because this was hard.
I think prying the panel open takes a little bit of time, and I like go to like I even turn to Hammer. I'm like, Hammer, stop fidgeting with your unumbilical hands and get in there and hold this panel open. And he like,
let's do it.
He like holds it open slightly. I like pull the like clear the gun, the barrel of the gun past his fingers, and because I want to make sure like he doesn't get accidentally like blow back from the heat, and so the actual launcher is like in this window that's on ground level, and like you see it from the outside, like from the inside, looking at it as it like kind of pops in, and then you hear thunk, and it like shoots out, hits a corner, bounces, lands at the feet of 4 of them. And at this point you see like you hear the gun scrape out and footsteps run away before boom, it blows up at their feet. You are muted.
You're muted.
It's incredible. First of all, the sound is beyond anything that you've heard in such a long time. It's just a contained explosion, then just rockets through this, through the glass, which obviously was not bulletproof in any way.
Yeah.
And this fire, like all of the cold air, just rushes into this contained room and then straight out towards the oil tanks.
Hammer gets a little excited.
Yeah.
Straight out towards the full oil tanks. Oof. So you're going to have to move quickly.
Yeah.
You created a fire in a small room, and now the air has like created this updraft of flames that are fanning forth.
Super dry. I turned to Hammer and I was like, let's see if any of them survived.
Yeah, more for me. And I I just like kicking whatever broken stuff is like separating us, like that I can like knock down to like get in that room, and I have my gun drawn on them.
You're muted again.
God, I gotta stop typing. Y'all are just gonna hear my clicky clacky keyboard.
That's totally fine. Someone's got to be behind the comms, you know.
Well, I'm just asking Bunny to send me updated xenomorph counts and DMs.
Oh, you don't need that. You don't need that. You just.
I don't think you need that. Right now.
That's not necessary.
Too late now. Thanks, Bunny.
Impossible.
I don't think we need
refreshing
that.
the page every few seconds because I want to get more xenomorphs for these two in the house.
I want only xenomorphs.
How many do we have right now, though?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
We started with 1 and then added 2, right?
Okay.
Or did we start at 0 xenomorphs?
That's a lot.
I'm not going to tell you how many that we've added, or how many that we started
the original
with.
count.
How many we started with? Okay,
yeah.
So we've added 2.
Yeah.
And we're just like $30 away from adding a 3rd.
Stop it! Stop it! What are you doing?
Seriously, Captain.
Stop.
I love killing as much as the next Marine.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you know what? You really gotta slow down.
For the price of 2 large pizzas, you could buy more xenomorphs to munch booties. Anyway, yeah. So this place is on fire. You're gonna have to go quickly. Because this situation is so explosive, I need you to like roll some quick stuff. Give me some physical rolls. We'll say mobility.
Cool.
You have moved quickly under fire before, so the difficulty, the modifier that you're going to be rolling for it will be, oh gosh, where did I put the modifiers? The modifier will be demanding, so a -1. Because you've moved, actually average 0. Because you've moved quickly under fire before. You're just checking for somebody be alive.
Whoa. What? That is a lot of dice. And all failures?
All failures?
Yeah, do you want to push it?
Oh, I always push it to the limit.
To the limit.
All right, roll me. You will take a stress dice. You will take a stress. Go ahead. If you want to roll all of those again.
Yeah, let me show.
Oh my god, that's so many. I saw the like Twitch overlay and saw how many dice.
Yeah,
it's 1,000 dice.
That's so many
it's
dice.
a lot.
It's
I'm gonna
500 million dice.
I'm gonna show everyone my character sheet. Because I have it popped out. But here's the character sheet. Look how pretty this is.
It's so nice, dude.
Yeah.
So here's my character sheet, and I'm gonna click on mobility, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then what are my modifiers?
You don't have any extra. You don't have any extra modifiers, so it's just 0.
Okay.
But I am adding a stress level for you.
Gotcha.
I made that for you.
Cool. Let's roll.
No, that's so.
Oh my god! Another failure.
Another failure.
I'm seeing some 6s on here though. So that's weird.
That is weird.
So, what was it though? Maybe I should have put in a modifier, like the number that I was supposed to hit.
No, the modifier is like for difficulty.
I'm just gonna do a test roll for me.
It's so wild. Well, for you, I only saw a few.
Let's see. Yeah, mine work fine.
There's just something about. Okay. Are you rolling for mobility as well, Mason? Or
yeah,
because you can only push a roll once. Once you failed a roll, like seriously failed it, you can't continue to do it. It's just a failure.
I think I definitely push in as well as we're going through, and I think Carlos, if you'd be so kind, like you're looking for stuff, you're taking an exam as what's happening, but you don't notice the piece of like the bit of the ceiling that's now crumbling overhead, and it's like, hey, no, look out, and like push you just slightly out of the way as it like collapses on one of the guys we thought was alive, but is now definitely dead. And it's like, okay, all right, Private, that one was on me. Yeah, there's a lot of force in this space. Let's just be careful as we. And do we hear one person groan in the corner?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you do hear an insurgent just like weakly moan in pain in the corner.
Right, now it's down to business. I want to see what is more challenging. Do I have the ability to do it? Because we got to carry. We now have to carry this body out of this burning building, right? And that feels.
Oh my god!
Sorry, I was rolling your mobility just to take a look.
Okay.
Wow, I got like a crit success when I rolled your mobility. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah,
that's wild.
What's the Yeah, I don't know.
Just
nope, that looks.
Rolls.
Yeah.
That's wild. Holy crap! I got like 5 6s. That's wild.
There's
Anyway.
stuff that like cancel each other out.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. Yeah.
It's sometimes it's hard when multiple die come into place. It's like, what is the formula? Like, how do you calculate?
Roll20 does it for me. I don't.
Thankfully, Roll20 handles all of that.
I just looked at the back end just to make sure that like it looks exactly the same. Yeah.
Right. Mr. 20 isn't cheating you, Carlos.
Yeah. Mr. Oh my God.
Man, if you'd gotten this roll though, you'd get to like stunt and yeah, that's right. You've got a stress dice now. Ooh.
You want to know what else is stressful? The fact that we're only $7 away until a new xenomorph is unlocked.
Get out of here!
Listen. You're supposed to go slow. This is a 3-hour stream.
Hold on to your butts.
So I want to like kind of. I'm just looking at the stats because I want to figure out a way. I want to discuss it with Hammer's. Like, all right, we need to carry this person out of here fast before the whole place goes up.
I think like Hammer's like all upset with himself for like failing over here. And he's just like, yeah, fine, whatever. I'll just lift up people and move them around, I guess.
Okay.
Just lift up people and move them around, I guess.
I want to make a medical aid check to like stabilize this dude enough for like Hammer to have an easier job carrying him, like and like keeping them alive.
Okay.
Cool.
Go for it.
Medical aid.
Let's do it. Now you've got medical aid. 1 second. Let me look at you real quick.
Medical support is one of the responsibilities for the rifle team.
All right. Medical support.
I just realized Wanch's nickname is Hammer too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's a delight. Hammer. That's a delight. Because I believe I should be adding in your talents as well. Just 1 second.
I have overkill.
Yeah, what are your talents? Your talents.
Overkill is my only talent.
Additional.
Right? No, sorry. Nerves of Steel. Overkill. Yeah, that's it. Nerves of Steel and overkill.
Okay.
Get a -2 modification on all panic rolls. Nice.
Appendices. Where'd I put talents? I'm trying to find it on my. Oh, here it is. It's in Appendix 2. So you've got overkill. Okay. Instead of sharing a rest, I use it as an energy. Okay. And I don't see anything in here for medical. So you're not really going to use a modifier, but that will make it simpler for you. So let's go ahead. And since you are more of a medical type, let's go ahead and say that you get a +1 modifier.
All right. See, +1. Submit. See. Okay, I got 2 successes. I just want to like stabilize this person and even like get up close and like clean up the wound a little bit. And like they've got like a gut shot that's like bleeding out. Their hands are over it. And I'm like pull their hands away, eject them with like some morphine to knock them out, and then bandage them up as fast as I can before turning to Hammer. It's like, all right, let's fireman carry this guy out of here and like prop him up on like to like almost toss him onto your shoulder.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
And I want to, you're so lucky.
Yeah, you don't really get to roll anything for that. You're pretty strong, and carrying somebody like this is pretty like common for you. Where do you take him? You take him outside of the refinery?
Yeah,
because it is going to blow.
Yeah, I think we duck down and just.
All right, you've got door here, a door here, a door here. You can go to any of them, honestly. And when you do get outside of the refinery, this insurgent like sort of slumps, and there's like this thick red, like syrupy blood just sort of dripping from the mouth. Half of the face has been completely fried off by this grenade launcher. And just like there's shock, there's bleeding from the ears. They seem very shaken. Like they're unsure of what's going on.
I think as we're carrying him, is he like shaking? He's bleeding. Is he conscious?
Yeah,
or?
he is a person for whom a grenade just went off in the room.
Yeah, gotcha.
And barely survived. Yeah. So he is conscious, but very like a little out of it.
Gotcha. So as we're carrying him, I want to like just start giving him a hard time as I'm moving him. Be like, and this little piggy went wee all the way home, and then kind of hit some of the grate or the flooring just so he jostles just a little bit, and be like, you still with me? Slapping him.
Yeah. Do you go ahead and check in with the captain?
Oh yeah. Are our comms open at all times, or are they?
You can turn them on and off. Push to talk.
Yeah. I think I just turn on. Captain.
What's the status update?
We've blown their house down. Got one little piggy right here, ready to go.
You didn't say ready to squeal?
Oh, ready to squeal. I just thought of that one. That's pretty good.
Nice. That's actually really good. Game respect game. That's good.
Yeah. High five. It's nice. Let's get froyo. We're done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you find a place to hide a little bit, or what's going on?
Yeah. I imagine for some reason I'm thinking wherever we are is also very snowy, and it's covered in this space. So behind us you see the building in flame a little bit, burning down, and we just move a little bit away to the snow and toss them onto the ground, and I get up real close, and well, as we're walking, I want to ask our captain. I was like, all right, we need to figure out, you want us to find out where you are from this guy?
That would be preferable, yes. Do what it takes to get the job done.
Oh, I love that order. That's my favorite one.
Captain.
Now listen, don't get ahead of yourself, Hammer. You still answer to Mason while you're on the clock.
Oh, someone's going to Mason school now. And
Mason, don't let the power get to your head, I swear to God.
There's one thing I know about masonry school. You gotta have a hammer.
God, it's so cool.
Hey, this is my life on the line, clowns. Get the answers we need.
Right on,
all right.
Right on.
All right, Captain Silva, we won't slip up on you. Trying to Ryan scream. Hopefully I hope you're okay.
Pretty good.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, thanks. Okay,
Did you
Captain,
get that?
bye. Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Okay, I love you, Mom. Bye. I mean, didn't mean to call you Mom. I didn't.
What if Hammer just slips up and calls everyone Mom?
Call me Mom one more time.
That's how they train us.
That's how they train us to call you Mom.
Yeah.
Listen, I know you don't technically have a mom and you haven't unpacked that yet, but I don't think now's the time, Hammer.
Captain, I don't think it's necessary to bring that up every single time we talk.
Well, I only bring it up.
You do call her Mom.
Yeah. But I love that the captain keeps bringing up, you're not ready to unpack that. That's the part I like.
That's good.
It's how you end all of your conversations. It's but you're not ready to have that conversation at ease, Private.
If I want to extort information or just get information out of this person, is that command or is this where the choice comes in? Do I say command? Is it manipulation?
That is a manipulation roll.
It's a manipulation roll.
So yeah, you've escaped the burning oil refinery into the oil fields. And in addition to a scattering of mostly abandoned houses, there are tons of oil fields, and it's this barren stretch of snow-covered land, home to huge fracking rigs, 10 seesaw pump jacks, 3 massive mobile drilling rigs, and over 60 wells. This fire is spreading rapidly.
Where are we? The oil fields?
Yes, this entire thing is an oil town. Gotcha. So they're above ground pipelines zigzagging their way through the colony. 1 to 2 meter diameter pipes that still collect crude oil from the wells and convey it through the colony to the tanks in the fort. Please be careful of the pipes.
Okay. So where would do we know a place that we can go where we can kind of sit this guy down?
Yeah, there are tons of boarded up houses. There's no reason to believe that when you landed, you didn't mark something as a safe haven while trying to get to the refinery itself.
Gotcha. Then yeah, I think somewhere close to the North District. So in case we need it to, it might be a little bit out of the way from the oil field, from the oil refinery, but I think we would post up there. So if need be, we can always blend in.
Yeah, for sure. You're surrounded by these wells, these pump jacks. You definitely needed to get out of there where the fire was raging at this enormous oil refinery, because there's always a chance that it spreads further, especially with the winds on this desolate planet. Or colony, I should say. You know what? I'm going to say it's a planet. No reason to believe it's not. Do you hide inside, or do you take shelter just outside of a building?
I think we probably make it back into this temporary safe house, this modified resupply space that we designed. And set him up, tie this guy to a chair and says, "All right, bud. You've got answers, we've got questions. So let's make this real simple. And you, Mr. Piggy, get to keep all of your little piggies."
The insurgent, though dazed, looks mostly terrified. You can tell that they are amenable to being manipulated. So I would like you to roll me a manipulation roll.
Yes.
You can tell by the way that this person is dressed that they're clearly a soldier. Much different than most of the insurgents in that they have a clear uniform. You can see UPP emblazoned on a badge on their arm.
Failed that manipulation roll.
Yikes, you want to push it?
Yeah, we're only here for 3 hours.
Yeah, it's only one stress. You're fine.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Push it.
Push it to the limit. That's Hammer's profile. My bad. Here we go. Let's do it again. Another manipulation.
Push it.
Modifier 0. Submit. Oh!
Don't worry about it. You're fine.
It's all.
I should actually check and see what happens if you fail on a stress dice.
Yeah, what happens when I fail on a stress dice?
Let's take a glance. Pushing yourself, blah blah blah. Stress level. Mark this down in character sheet before you reroll your dice. When making skill rolls, including the immediate reroll, add a number of stress dice. This number actually means you increase your chances to succeed, makes you more sharp and alert. However, if you if you fail on a stress dice, you risk panicking. So you're fine.
Okay, cool.
You're okay. You're fine. Everything is fine. So basically, a stress dice just makes it you roll and you're more likely to succeed. Clearly, you didn't succeed in this instance. It seems like the person is just too far gone right now to really.
Come on, stay awake on me. Don't you fall asleep.
Yeah, they're starting to drift. What are you gonna do now?
I get up, I pace a little bit, I turn the hammer, and it says, "All right, you got any of the roids on you? Might need to give him a boost before ask him again."
Ooh, how many do I have?
How many are you willing to part with?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me
It actually
see.
doesn't say, but I know I'm. Oh, I have 4. What are they? 4 XStim syringes. That wouldn't help him in this situation, though. Would it? It's it's a steroid or something.
It's a steroid. I think we can consider it to be like adrenaline.
Like
That's what I kind of imagined it in my
I think
head.
XStim is like
yeah, I totally
adrenaline.
wouldn't give it to this guy.
It's like
yeah, for sure. Oh, absolutely.
I'd be like,
Daddy needs his meds.
Yeah.
yeah, I'm like,
It's the only way you can de-stress.
Oh, what's this? We are already at $14,400.
Oh my god, guys, I don't want to wear a crop top. Like I really don't.
We talked a big game. I started working out for this Troilus cosplay, and then I stopped. So I'll do it. I'll do it gladly.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it hard, and I'm not gonna do it like a little bit.
Yes,
it's gonna be
absolutely.
like not just a crop top. It's like you're going to the club crop top.
Like,
it's gonna be like
I'm
glitter,
so excited.
Fanny pack.
I don't have to worry about hooves, right? Since
don't worry about the hooves. Yeah, no feet on stream, and that includes satyr hooves.
Oh, okay. Is that a Twitch rule? Is that
it's TOS.
Oh wow,
Yep.
That makes sense for your freaks out there.
I mean, not the hooves, but the feet. Yeah.
No, the hooves are actually specifically included. Now, we are.
It's an entire
40% of the way
subsection.
there. We're 40% of the way there for a full cosplay stream. Look at all this good money to go into charity. Anyways, back to the action.
Back to the action.
back to the action.
Back in action.
I'd be like, Gunny, we don't fix a car before we junk it. And kind of tuck my syringes back in and be like, I'm gonna get down low to this guy. I'm like, take off my glass. No, I'm not.
And he just looks in your beautiful baby browns.
Yo, listen up.
It's like, hey man, if you could actually tell us where you're hiding the captain, that would be excellent.
Seriously, I'm really trying to impress my boss here. It would go a long way.
My performance review would really just benefit from.
But what if all of his intimidation is just purely on accident? Like my thumb is leaning on his thigh into a wound.
Yeah.
If you can just tell me.
Yeah, give me manipulation.
Okay, cool.
Manipulation, or let's see what else is there. Let me see if there's something that's specifically for wanting to hurt someone. Nah, manipulation is fine.
Okay. 0? Or?
Yeah, roll a 0. He's pretty pliable.
Pretty pliable.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh, look at all these dice. This is incredible. Also, a failure. You want to push it?
No, I do not want to push it.
Why not?
Because I want to kill this guy in the first 5 seconds. and he's causing me too much stress. I stand back up, I'm like,
this guy won't crack.
Just like
he's too good.
God, he's too good.
Yeah, this little piggy built his house of brick. It's unbreakable.
Guess we can't blow him down.
No, I didn't want to say that, but yeah.
No, I heard it as it came out.
That's not what I was doing. I wasn't. Yeah, okay.
No, I got it.
Captain, this guy's not talking.
Sorry, big bad wolf listening in. What's their problem?
It won't give away your location.
Captain, did you want to be a part of this? Did you want to be a part of this scenario?
Sorry, Private. I'm feeling left out on the bits.
I can tell. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
We got this. Rule number 1 of our troop.
I do like that you added yourself as a big bad wolf,
that makes
already
sense.
asserting your dominance and your place in
Little bad wolf.
As long as you remember that I'm the one. Listen, it's been my honor to lead you guys as far as you've been. I'd love for you to save my life. But if it's at the cost of your own, I don't want you to push it.
In that moment, Hammer's like, I gotta push it to the limit.
Yeah.
Push it to the limit.
Yeah, we can't get this guy to talk. What else can we do?
Because I don't
Well, you'll have to change the
re-roll and re-roll. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
I'm gonna do.
You can't re-roll and re-roll. That's
Right.
it.
Okay, yeah.
But you can change your situation considerably. Maybe changing location, searching his body for any clues.
Oh yeah, there's those things that we could do.
Yeah, you want to search him, and I'll try to patch him up. Like, use like the medical aid, and then try to patch him up while you search him or whatever.
Yeah, I love that. What would be
searching him is pretty simple. You don't have to worry about like observation or anything for searching him. It's pretty simple. He's right there.
Cool.
Healing a person is a little bit more difficult. Go ahead and give me is Hammer used to Hammer used to helping people?
No, not at all. He's out for glory. Mostly guts.
Yeah, this might be a little difficult for you. Go ahead and roll medical aid, and we're going to do it with a -1 modifier because it's a little harder for you to care about whether this person lives or dies. So he said give him the crop top bad cop. Oh, the bad cop. I don't know this. Oops.
Oh my god, I think we might have 5 xenomorphs.
No! I just thought, guys, there's so much time.
Oh my god,
so much time in this stream. There's so much time left in the stream. And so far we've seen 0. Do you know what that means?
So far, we haven't been able to talk to someone or put a Band-Aid on them.
You did start a fire in an oil rig. Oh no!
What does that mean?
No,
Succeed?
Hammer. That is a failure. That is a
that's what that
pretty fail.
Oh, that's what that's
you're gonna have to roll a panic roll for me.
Oh, bud.
I don't know what that is.
That's
where's
panic, buddy?
Where's a panic roll? Stress, initiative.
Panic is right beside your initiative card, right under your roll buttons.
Initiative
so you got like a 1d3.
Okay, so
1d6.
see close combat. Then jump up to base dice, and then jump up to panic.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Can you click that button for me?
Yeah.
I think you did. 5.
Okay, let me look at the panic dice real quick and see what a 5 is, and then I will let you know. Things are going poorly. All right.
You let me know.
Stress and panic.
What?
Sorry, I was looking.
Stress and panic. No, you're fine. All right. So push the skill, blah, 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 panic roll. All right. You roll 1 or more on your little alien chest bursters on the stress die. If this happens, you can't push the skill roll. Instead, roll for panic. You witness a friendly character suffer from a okay. No, I'm sorry. Those are all things. If you roll a 10 or higher on your panic roll, you'll be forced to perform a specific action. If the panic roll was a result of a skill check, the action is canceled and immediately replaced with the forced panic action. Even if you rolled a success, you didn't roll a 10 or higher, so that's good.
You got what number you got again? A 5?
5.
It says 1 through 6.
Roll a d6. Keeping it together. You managed to keep your nerves in check. Barely. What shook you? What's going on? Why you shook?
Why would it shake me? I think every dead body is like one step towards safety, and like saving this guy means like it's like one more problem I can't get rid of. So like as I'm trying to like fix him up, I'm just like, it's like making your own problem in real time, right?
Yeah,
like, as I'm like fixing, it's like, oh.
Yeah, for sure. Like this is more time that we are wasting that we could be just out there looking for a way to save the captain.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, you panic. You you fail hard, and you can feel the life slip away from you as you're trying these chest compressions. You can feel the ribs crack under your hands, and
God damn it, Hammer, you're
the
too
last
strong.
of his life just like gasps out of him. His head falls limply to the side.
This is why I knew I should never have been assigned on this mission with you.
Listen,
God damn
you're not
it.
paying me to bring guys back to life, okay?
The job is to protect and keep those we care about alive. We serve the company. We serve the United America's colony.
Hammer puts his head down. You're right.
It's fine. It's I'm worried about the captain. Captain, I know we can hear you, but I'm worried about you. I'm gonna see what this.
Sorry, I was kind of doing my own thing.
Yeah,
What's happening?
Nothing.
Captain, what do you mean you were doing your own thing? What?
Yeah.
I mean, nothing. It's been so good. This guy has been giving us so much info.
Issues on my end. Things are getting weird.
Oh no.
Yeah, things are getting weird, Captain.
Oh no.
Especially on your end where you are trapped in this storage room, and you can hear something beyond the locked door.
I was trying to use some liquid nitrogen to freeze the door handle so that I might break out. But then I started hearing things on the other side. I don't know how much time I have left.
There's a scrape of something against the concrete floor,
Captain?
Beyond the door.
Captain, you're
it
really
might
quiet.
be 1 to 5 xenomorphs, actually.
What's a xenomorph?
Just kidding.
No, what a xenomorph is?
We don't know.
Not a single one.
I know at least that about Alien. Nobody knows the aliens. That's
I don't
always
even know
a
that about
surprise.
aliens.
Yeah, you just
Just kidding. That was a fun little word that I sneezed. Listen, something's outside. I don't know. I have 2 bullets left in my gun. I'll have to make them count.
You can hear like a... Is that a pipe like hissing outside the door? Just sort of a sound. The walkie-talkie crackles loudly for the 2 of you.
We gotta search this corpse now. We gotta see if there's any giveaway. And yeah, I go manhandle this body to see if there's any any information. I wanted to provide as much disrespect as I could now that I do not care that this is an object with information for me.
Yeah. You start going through the uniform. This officer has this soldier has let me look at this soldier has 6B90 combat armor, a pistol, a flashlight, an AK-4047, 4 grenades, and a combat knife. Those are all things that you could decide that you need or don't need. That's up to you.
Oh, I split the grenades with Hammer. I'll take 2 and give him 2.
Wow, you're gonna give grenades to Hammer? Okay.
I mean, hey, if I get pinned down, I need somebody else to have them. And
That's true.
It's like look down. It's like, hey, I should take all 4, but I'm trusting you enough to handle these.
Oh boy.
Like, toss them 2, and then I look and I say, "Want the knife or the gun?"
Oh, I gotta have that knife.
Yeah, all right. I actually wanted the gun, so this works out.
Toss it to me. No, I'm joking. Don't.
Like thinking about it, it's like,
It's like Hammer like catches
overhand,
in the teeth.
You psycho.
Hammer just catches it in the teeth.
Yeah.
It's incredible. And another explosion behind them that illuminates these large looming shadows up onto these dark snow-covered banks. And the 2 of you can almost swear that you see like a silhouette growing ever higher behind you, but perhaps it's a trick of the light. As you rifle through the rest of this soldier's belongings, you also see that he too has a comm system.
Oh. I look at it, like see the channels that it's like connected to, and like kind of.
You see, it's automatically set to a channel different from yours.
Ooh. I'm looking to see if this guy has any identification, so we could assume his identity.
Smart.
Yeah, he does have identification. But it doesn't have a name. It's the patch, the UPP patch. And then you know what name we're gonna give him? Enki. We're gonna have Enki on like a little name patch as well that can be ripped off and applied instead of yours.
Do I recognize? Is there any way to see his rank on his uniform? Is there anything like to give that away from my knowledge? The UPP.
Yeah, he is we'll say he's a first sergeant.
Okay.
So you can see his God, I don't remember if first sergeants have chevrons, but this is also space, so probably, I don't know, bars or chevrons. The officer patches on the sides.
For sure. I'm able to.
Actually, I think a first sergeant is NCO. It doesn't matter. It's combat. He's first sergeant. Yeah.
I just pointed out the fact I did not forget that you mentioned that a shadow is growing taller behind us. I just want that to be aware of.
Why would you think that?
No reason whatsoever. And so as we're blissfully unaware to anything other than our current lives and our current goals, I like turned and it's like, all right, let's say that the four of them were in a scrape and Enki over here was able to kill us, not before finding out that we were after the captain. So making sure that she's secure wherever she is. And they tell us that, and then we scoop her up.
Yeah.
So in this scenario, you're going to be Enki here. We didn't hear what he sounded like, though.
Yeah, that honestly is where I'm struggling with. I like, what do we... He's a sergeant, so he's got to have something. He's got to have seen some combat. Hey, and is that anything? Is that just me just speaking lower?
I was. Well, yeah. I don't. Yeah. Maybe you're hurt and you're acting like.
Oh, I'm hurt. Oh, I'm Enki. I got shot, but I survived. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm in pain. Be the pain. I am the pain. Oh, it's Enki, Sergeant Enki. I'm reporting in from the refinery. You know that dumb captain we grabbed last night. Two of her stupid soldiers. I'm trying to sell it. Really went after them. One of them looked like this kind of cool, rugged, really awesome guy, and the other one looked like a no belly button having lame-o. Yeah. Anyways, they killed the three other guys. I made it around. We just got to make sure that target's safe.
Okay. You call in. Now, the UPP, they're a lot like pretty standard comm communications, where it is attached to a heads-up display inside of your helmet. So saying that you have replaced your helmet with Enki's in order to get to the comm system, you can see a flash across your heads-up display that seems to have a red arrow pointing off into the west.
Let's go private.
Yeah, like and you can hear like the crackle of sounds, and then this like blast of gunfire, just like over the comms, and then get back. The line does not seem to have anybody on the other end going through, but you can hear where you're tapped into the comms of other soldiers to the west.
Looks like reinforcements might be attacking the base, but I don't know if they know that the captain's there.
Okay. We need to get there. Double time.
Yeah, before some friendly fire might happen and they get... Yeah, we just gotta move.
Yeah.
All right. And I keep the helmet on and tuck the other one behind my back, and I... once again, what was on that guy? I took the AK-47.
Let me tell you. Okay.
Thank you.
So you have a 6B90 combat armor, which y'all I think already have combat armor because you're Marines. A pistol, a flashlight, 4 grenades, combat knife, and then the AK-47.
Cool. So knife I give to Hammer, give 2 of the grenades. I kept 2 of the grenades. Put in the AK. I'm going to keep the pistol and flashlight also as well. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to go back into story mode where we have already started moving across these derelicts, through the oil fields, beyond these abandoned buildings, all boarded up and left to essentially rot on the colony as it's been deserted. We approach a building that the compass in your heads-up display is noting the signal from your radio, and even inside you can hear the blast of gunfire as you near it, only a few streets away.
Captain.
Then an explosion and silence.
Captain, are you okay? Captain. We might be too late, but... Nope, I'm not leaving her body in there.
Mission's the mission. Let's keep going.
Come on. I've always hated you, but at any more point have I never agreed with you than I do now.
I still hate you.
Yeah, I thought that was clear.
Although, have you noticed we agree on a lot of stuff?
Honestly, it feels like we're 2 sides of the same coin.
I feel like we're played by the same character.
The same actor.
Like, take the sunglasses off of both of them. They're both Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Like, in Looper.
It's the Spider-Man meme.
Yeah.
It's like, you're Edward James Olmos. No, I'm Edward James Olmos.
Yeah, I think we want to pull up. Definitely wanted to reach out and try to contact the captain and can't get a hold of it. I think keep pushing towards that compass direction, towards whatever building and like compound that it's guiding us. Even as we're like hearing. Now it's silent, right? It's dead silent.
Yeah, it's dead silent, save for the blast of wind and... No, I guess it is silent, isn't it?
It's still like full on mode of like stealth and like still acting like maybe whoever started this fight is still around or whoever ended it, but it's just over. So pulling up, doing the real cool tactical movement as I'm ducking from like building to building, cover to cover, and slam my back against the wall next to the door. Open up. All right, we breach on 3.
Yeah, the 2 of you slide beyond these buildings, and as you're passing these rotted woods and ripped up concrete, the rubble, one of you brushes your leg against these sort of fungus-like pods, and there's this almost like a little puff of pollen.
One of us, huh?
What?
Do both of us embrace this pollen? Both of us
embrace the pollen? Have you ever embraced pollen?
No, I've never. But I'm just, you know what? Narratively, you'll tell us later who this affects. That's cool.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Sorry there.
Keep it together, Gunny.
Yeah, it's just allergies. Yeah.
Hammer wouldn't think anything of it. There's a lot of weird stuff out here. Who cares?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so the 2 of you get to the door. What are you going to do? What's your plan?
It's like, it turned to Hammer. It's like, you take point. I'll cover your 6. And standard sweep procedure. We go floor by floor until we find her.
Rock and roll.
rock and roll and rock. Damn it. God damn it. Okay.
Let's he kicks the door in and it starts going.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was just making a quick unrelated note.
I'm sure.
Don't be mean to me. I don't deserve it.
You don't.
Yeah. So, do you enter the door of the compound? Do you walk in? Do you kick the door down? Do you sneak in?
To me, it's like, yeah,
we'd be sneaking in. I said kick the door in, but yeah, we'd be sneaking in.
Yeah, so sneaking in. So you're checking the handle, and you see that there are like enormous holes that have been blasted into the walls. You're able to sort of sneak your way in through one of these jagged openings, like the crooked mouth of some horrible beast, and sneak your way in past this snowy yard. And as you enter, you see you have entered what is essentially a 2-story house. Obviously belonged to somebody very well off, at least for colonists. And you see that there's an open studio below as you break in through the weaker walls. There is no one here. You can hear the faintest footsteps from upstairs, but other than that, you're not really seeing anything. It's very dark in here.
Yeah. I turn a hammer and say, all right, I hear movement 1 floor above. Could be her, could be something else. Just be careful as we ascend.
Hammer nods that he hears and heads up the stairs.
Yeah. So
yeah.
You're getting close to the stairs, and you're going through this foyer. It is incredibly dark in here. All of the windows have been boarded up. And so you're going to have to probably switch to I don't know, maybe night vision in order to see.
Awesome.
And as you do, you start to see some kind of an amalgamation of limbs, broken and crumpled. You see the glistening of ribs that have been crushed and forced through the skin. You can see bullet holes that decorate the wall, a door to a studio, ajar, and the sounds of furniture overturned. They can be heard in the distance upstairs. You near the stairs, and there is a new sound. It has become increasingly louder as you've moved through the building, and you can hear the sound of struggle. Then there was a punctuation of pat, 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 gunshots, screams, and then the meaty collapse, this something of a body hitting a wall at high speed, ribs cracking, bones crushing, organs splattering against the wall and down the steps. It is not the captain. You don't know what threw it. You didn't see it, but I need for the two of you to make me a panic roll as you see his head flop onto the ground at an odd angle.
Beans. I got a 6.
I got a 4.
Keeping it calm, cool, collected. Oh, man. This So is it, and to clarify, a human body flew down the stairs followed by a head. Got it. Yeah. Just wanted to be clear. Oh, you're muted again.
Yeah, it is a human body thrown down the stairs. The head bounces down like a child's forgotten toy.
But it's not the captain, so we know that.
It's not the captain.
Cool. I may not have panicked, but I'm definitely perturbed. Like, this is, for lack of a better term, this is like really barbaric. Like the method of killing, it's not clean. It's not a bullet. It's not even something as a knife. Like what probably looks like his head was ripped from his, like, whatever his torso was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You can hear the plaintive wail of another. Have you ever heard a rabbit scream?
No, I hear it's terrible.
It's horrible.
Yeah. It's blood curdling.
It's like,
it is.
Yeah.
That is the sound of a man being torn apart upstairs. You can hear different, the drum of limbs as they smash into wall and floor.
I make sure my safety is off. I know that's a free, it's like an action for comment. Yeah.
You're grown ass Marine.
Yeah. Safety's off. And like just following Hammer at this point. Tell Hammer's like, all right, we don't get separated. We stick together. And it looks, honestly, it looks like the captain's doing a lot of work up there by herself, but could definitely use some aid. Yeah.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Unless it's the captain.
The two of you can hear as you are ascending.
Yeah.
The two of you can hear as you're ascending this stairwell. There's the punctuated guns, this rat tat tat of an assault rifle, and then a very determined knocking. A pounding against one of the doors, a closet on the side of the hallway. Once you've ascended.
A pound. Yeah.
I'm gonna go like this, and signal that I'm going to like open up the door.
Yeah.
And like for you to have your gun on it.
Oh yeah, definitely trained. Waiting.
Open up the door real quick.
Okay.
What's inside?
What's inside, Katie May?
Is it me? Am I
yes,
inside?
It is you. You're inside.
Oh, thank God.
Surprise! That's right. I didn't let you play for an hour and a half.
I was, I thought it was fair because my internet hates me so much. Oh, you made it. Are you all right?
We're all right. Are you all right?
Fine. Are you okay?
You're talking too loud. Get inside. Lower your voices.
In the closet?
Yes, get into the closet. There's room for all three of us if we squeeze in our shoulders.
Oh, okay. Like tuckle in. It's like super tight. And you're
It's a decent sized closet. It's it's a walk-in.
No, we have to be close.
And Captain, you don't have any of your armor, any of your weaponry, any. Right, or like, were you kidnapped with your gear? Like what is?
I'm a single pistol with 2 bullets.
A single pistol. Oh, it's like because I hear that and like I hand you the pistol I took off the other guy and like
you do have your body armor, but you don't have your guns.
Yeah. Then I'll hand the captain the AK that I took off the other dude then as well.
Yeah, for sure.
The AK, the pistol, the flashlight.
Thank you, Mason.
Yeah. Figured
shocked you two are still up. Something's wrong.
What? Those UPP bastards
No.
Get into
it on the inside. Wojciech She started massacring her crew. I saw the whole thing.
You two recognize the name Wojciech as the sergeant who is in charge of the AWOL Marines that you have specifically been sent here to find.
Wait, what? What about her squad?
I don't know. They could be down.
She just started shooting them?
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Okay. Where are they now from here? And how many of these Ute bastards do we need to get through to get to them?
You can hear another blast of gunfire.
I'm not worried about getting to them. I'm worried about getting out of here alive.
All right, Captain, what's our orders then?
All right. Well, I think our orders at this point. TK, what do you think is Silva's priority right now?
What do your agendas say?
Well.
Oh, right. Should we talk about our agenda?
Yeah, let's talk about agendas for just a second now that the group is all back together.
Yeah.
Let's talk about what a personal agenda is in this game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
looking at mine now.
One of the biggest themes of the Alien franchise is that humans are just as much a threat to you as the aliens themselves. And that means that every player character has their own agenda. They have their own personal character arc that they're trying to fulfill through the story.
Mm-hmm.
So some people, they're like, I have to protect my squad at all costs. Other people are, I have to sabotage the mission. Where do you think we are on Silva's agenda? She has a pretty tame agenda, so you can say it out loud.
Yes, I will. I will say it out loud. My Act 1 agenda is to take care of my own. If the AWOL Marines are going to be put down, you're going to lead the squad that does it respectfully.
Okay, and what about your Act 2 agenda? I think that's reasonable too.
Okay. My Act 2 agenda is my ragtag squad has proven themselves under fire. You're my ragtag squad in case you were confused.
Yeah.
You're going to make sure they get back to the safety of Fort Nebraska alive, even if it means dying for them.
All right, I think that's reasonable. We won't be sharing any of the other agendas just because... Oh, I'm sorry. Would you like to do your number 1 and number 2 agenda?
Oh, no. Yeah. I'll just read it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mace's agenda, Act 1, is the Euphora nightmares won't stop haunting you. You can't cope with being alone and must stay close to a fellow Marine at all times. And then Act 2, go out with a clear conscience and honor the memories of your dead comrades. You must get everyone back to Fort Nebraska, including the bodies of any fallen teammates. Which is why earlier I was like, hey, if the captain's dead, we're not leaving her body behind.
I'm going to show mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to read 2, but I'll only show chat the other one. And
you're going to show him the third one? Okay, yeah, I'm going to make sure I don't have...
Don't look.
I don't want to see it.
I've already seen it.
So hear the GM.
You're right.
You're better than corporate paramilitaries as well as the P word, Marines around you. Prove it. So that's one of them. And then the other one is your teammates don't deserve to be called Marines. You must show them how a real Marine fights. Find a steady supply of XDIMs and kill. And then the third one is just for chat or people watching right now.
I'm literally looking in the least likely direction for me to see.
I'm looking away. Just kidding. I can't see the stream. My internet's down.
That's a good bit, actually.
So you guys have seen it, and it's gone.
we're at $14,700 though.
How did we jump up so much?
Me?
No, stop it.
Thanks, everyone.
Stop doing good things.
We might hit our cosplay goal. Holy shit, we're just $300 away.
Yeah, we've still got about an hour and a half left. So remember, 10 xenomorphs and a crop top. Let's do it. All right.
Okay.
Speaking
bits,
of
guys.
our delightful agendas, so the three of you are crammed in this closet trying to decide what to do. Do you get back to base, or do you go out guns a-blazing?
I'm itching to go, so I just want to see some action at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I guess Hammer is just like, what are we doing, Captain? What are we doing?
Captain, I think we should get back, regroup at Fort Nebraska, and make decisions from there. We're not safe behind enemy lines.
Captain, what do you think?
Sorry, I was tweeting about our cosplay.
Captain, are you kidding? This
Are you
closet's
Sorry,
really small. We saw
Yeah.
a guy inside out on the stairs.
It's not the time to be tweeting. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's really not the time.
I'm sorry. Listen, I was updating my will. Don't want my asshole ex-husband to get anything. Listen, we're getting out of this alive, and we're gonna stop anyone who harmed us in the process. We got to get back to the fortress.
All right. It sounds like a plan. Who's taking point?
I'm not taking point. I got something's wrong. I'm not at my best. One of you need to lead.
You need aid? Do you need any attention?
I'm fine. I just need to shake it off.
Oh,
Right. I'll
I
take
can
point.
You got point? I'll take a middle. Yeah. All right, let's go private.
Rocket.
All right. The group of you open the door of the closet, and even in the dark, it is chaos because the landscape has changed dramatically in the few minutes you've been in this closet. There's a spray of bright red across the wall, and you see this sort of hulking figure. It was Wojciech. It still is, right? I mean, you recognize her body armor. She's carrying a gun. She's got a pistol in her hand. But when she looks at you from the end of the hall, you see this shine in her eyes, like dead, dull. These are a shark size, dead eyes that they pull you closer in this way that, like, you're falling into the chasm of her gaze. Even that shadowy form from the other side of the hallway, even this hulking mask that's heaving and breathing so hard and stares at you from the other end while subtly holding up the hip pistol and blasting off a round into the head of a struggling soldier next to her. I need for the group of you to make a wits roll.
Wits
roll.
Attribute only, no skill.
Yo!
TK, will you roll?
I will roll.
I'm not
for
in the
you.
internet yet, but let me know if me turning on my camera makes it more sick, makes my voice sick or anything.
Okay.
How do I roll wits?
So what you'll do is you'll just click base dice.
Base dice.
3.
The D3?
Or whatever your how many base dice, and you're rolling whatever the number is next to wits.
Oh, okay.
And that will
Base dice, I see.
Yep. So Silva, you succeeded your wits roll.
How many dice? 3.
Thank you.
Where is this? Where's base dice?
All right, it's right under your panic dice.
Oh.
It's like one of it's
okay.
Between panic and close combat.
Gotcha. So I'm clicking base dice.
yes. And
Yeah.
then mentioning how many dice you're rolling based on the number that's in your wits.
Sorry, if this were like a full campaign, I would have. Whoa, I just got vertigo. Okay. If this were a full campaign, I would give everybody the rundown on the character sheet.
No. It is becoming a little more intuitive as I look at it.
Where's my wits at though?
So you see
right in
your
the
attributes.
Middle. Yeah.
Oh, right in the middle.
Yeah, there you go.
So whatever
that
number is.
That number next to wits.
Gotcha.
So you'll type that in, and it'll roll it for you in a cascade of 1,000.
Did you guys hear that? You guys hear the motorcycle? God, it's so loud.
Sorry.
So no, it's okay. It's my neighbor.
Oh, you mean?
How dare you drive?
I thought you meant in the music.
No.
Oh,
like
sorry.
literally right outside. You can't hear it. Oh, okay.
No, we can't. I thought you mentioned the music.
RTX voice.
I do like that when we were talking about agendas, it switched over to, just so everyone knows, I'm using the jukebox that's in Roll20 for all the music, and it switched over to a song called Outpost 31, which is inspired by The Thing by John Carpenter.
Carlos, have you failed every roll?
I have failed every single roll.
Except for your panics. Your panics.
Except for my panic.
Yeah. Hammer, you are being drawn into the gaze of this creature because in reality, we can't really call Wojciech a person anymore. It is a creature, a hulking monstrosity. And you can see, like, the longer you stare at her, the more that you can tell that, like, there is... something is wrong. Something is so terribly, painfully wrong here.
Get back. Don't get too close.
The head is swelling to the point where you can see the split in the skin. Swelling to the point where you can see the scalp sloughing off of her skull in these wide swaths. Swelling to the point where the rest of the room is silent. The rest of this hall is silent, and you can hear the crack of a skull. The crack of a skull as Wojciech, as her head is starting to burst open. She shrieks and she rips out tufts of her own hair. And it's not just hair. She's peeling her scalp away with it. And her skull is bubbling out the back of her head, elongating as something wet and black inside of her splinters her jaws and spits her teeth toward you. Her body is next, bones buckling, dislocating under impossibly elastic skin, rearranging themselves into something hideous, and she falls to the ground and you can hear her back breaking. Her screams shift from madness to monstrous, and with a wet pop, her spinal cord distends and spills down her leg like a bony black tail.
Oh my god.
Fluted tubes erupt from her back. They spray a swath of blood across the ceiling. Stretched past any limit, her dermot finally rends, revealing a smooth, cylindrical skulled beast, wearing a morbid mask of her face.
Ooh.
You are entranced by this.
Yeah, I was about to say, so what does that mean? What can I do? Or how am I
Are we in like hiding, or are we out in plain open?
Yeah.
That is up to you. You're in story mode. But Hammer is in the open. Hammer is entranced. Hammer cannot move.
Okay, that's what I was wondering.
I keep track of it, and I
until something breaks his gaze, you're gonna have to carry him or something like that.
Yeah, I grab him by the scruff when we start to peel off and like notice he's not moving, and just like start dragging him behind me, hopefully enough, like turning him around and be like, come on, Private, focus up. I have no idea what that is, but we've
and I Don't let it hear you.
What? What is it? What is it?
I don't know.
Captain, I've seen more horrors than most soldiers ever witness in their entire campaign. I was there in the Teinstein campaign, and I have never seen anything like that. What is that? What did it do to Wojciech's body? What is Wojciech now?
I don't have the answers you're looking for. Listen, we can't think about it too much. It doesn't change anything. Safety's still the goal.
How are we supposed to stay safe from that thing?
Who knows? Bullets work on most things.
Okay.
There's a sharp intake of breath that rattles the walls, almost like a banshee shriek. And you can hear the thunder of limbs as whatever is watching you from the end of the hall is now barreling down it toward Hammer.
I see it and I like drop to a crouch and try to shoot it to like stop its movement towards Hammer.
I'd like to heroically shove Hammer out of the way, please.
All right. So who's shooting and who's shoving?
Shooting.
All right. So you're shoving. We're going to put you in there for... Ooh, boy. We're going to put you in for close combat, Katie May, for Silva. And I'm going to give you a 0 modifier because he's entranced, so he's not going to fight you.
Okay.
Please roll.
Yeah, just like through a doorway.
Oh, no.
Or, oh, no. What did you do to me?
Katie May, oh, no.
Oh, no, what? I can't see the dice results.
I know.
You've got one success.
You got a success.
Okay.
But you also hit a chest burster on your stress roll. So we have to roll a panic for you.
So it doesn't mean you failed in your moment, but you do get it. You do roll panic. Okay.
You're fine. So describe to me like what's going on with you. What is your thought process as you're like running to push Hammer out of the way?
Yeah, I think it's like a door frame, right? And so I see that it's coming down the hall, and I push both Hammer and I through the door frame. We both go tumbling to the ground, but there's like a moment right after where I grip my chest in pain, and I'm like, oh, and I'm just stuck on the ground, frozen for a few minutes longer.
Yeah, for sure. Mason.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun. You'll have a great time. Hush.
Oh, it's okay.
It's fine. All right. So, what are you shooting with? Your pulse rifle?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. You're gonna hit your attack button.
Okay. Just the attack?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And what range? Are we medium, long, short?
It's medium for sure.
Medium. Cool. Hit that attack button.
It's not very far, but it's not so close range that it could actually touch you.
Modifier 0 then?
Yeah, for sure. Well, do you have like any extra modifiers you can add to it?
Let me see. I've got overkill, but that's only for when I need to make a panic roll. I can and use it as a weapon against your enemy, which is really cool. I do no bonuses. It is armor piercing, and I'm not shooting it full auto. I'm shooting it in the burst mode. Yeah.
Okay, burst.
Okay. So 0 and submit. Mm-hmm. Hey, I got 1 success. A bonus +1.
My pulse.
Look at that.
All right. So, oh my gosh, that's got a +2 bonus. Yeah. Yeah. So you hit it, and it looks like you do 2 damage to it. So yeah, the point of it being armor piercing is that these motherfuckers have armor, like no serious. Yeah. It's ridiculous. All right, let me see something real quick.
Actually, it's called an exoskeleton. It's not armor per se. It acts as an armor for them, but being of the no, I'm done.
Could you actually do me a favor and give yourself 2 more stress dice?
Yeah, 100%. Deserved. Okay. So I do 2 damage to it, and then is it still barreling towards, I guess now me, right?
Yeah, this thing is shrieking as it takes this like horrifying amount of bullets from you in this burst. You can see it like punch into shoulder, rib cage. This horrifying monster just like it shrugs off most of the damage, but you see a splash against the wall that like sizzles and burns an entire hole through the wall.
Jeez Louise.
Yeah, for sure. Is there anything else that you'd like to do?
In Alien, what are like because in combat for like
how do turn orders go?
Well, not so much like what are the full things I can do in a turn, because I think like D&D it's like movement, action, bonus action. Like what are sort of those directions for Alien? I imagine I can move probably.
You can pretty much basically you'll do something and then I'll pretty much do something. It's like fast actions and slow actions.
Cool.
You've done a fast action and where you've like shot this thing.
Yeah.
Do you have a slow action that you would like to do?
Follow what's it called? Hammer and Silva. I want to follow.
Yeah, for sure. Because we have not engaged initiative yet.
Cool.
And you can hear it shriek behind you, almost surprised that it's taken any damage at all. And the two of you go through this doorway, tumble down these stairs, land on this body that is essentially imploded from the impact of being thrown downstairs from what you now understand to be Wojcik, some manner of alien body burster. And the 3 of you scramble to your feet and run. And we're going to go ahead and take a very quick break.
Ooh.
And then be back.
Stay tuned for more Alien RPG with Indoor Recess. And please do not donate while we are on break. We would absolutely already
exclusively donate while we're on break.
Do not, please. We're
please. We still
struggling with one xenomorph.
We got
There's
an
like 7
hour.
More.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, guys. And we're back with Katie May.
Yo, that's what's up. What up,
I think you
everyone?
mean Captain Silva.
Oh,
certified
Captain.
Badass in a leather jacket, and these are the coolest sunglasses.
Turn in your badge, Private.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah, they're in this timeline, only the fiercest of Marines wore these flower child sunglasses.
You need to earn your medals to get these.
Yeah, I'm just like, man, I wish I
asked you if I would look lame or not.
I don't think you
look lame. Yeah, that's definitely not the thing.
You do not look lame. You look really cool.
Thanks.
What a delight. Ooh,
I'm ready to save your fucking life, Private.
All right, so let's get back to where we were, which is you have escaped this insurgent compound and fleeing across the colony back to Fort Nebraska, where you originally landed. The snow has begun to accumulate in full, and it is only exacerbated, like the lack of visibility is only exacerbated by the glow of fires that have begun to take over the oil fields to the north and the ash that is raining down as a result.
Yeah, we may have started a fire, but this is more than one building going up.
What was that thing?
I don't know. I put multiple rounds in it and still kept coming.
I've never seen anything like that before.
What aren't you telling us, Captain?
What do you mean, what am I not telling you?
You were in that building for what, like 12
fighting
hours?
for my life. Don't forget that I am your captain.
We did find you in a closet, Captain.
We did find you in a closet.
We found you.
I told you I was updating my will. I don't want my fucking ex-husband to get a single thing.
I mean, that makes sense. But,
that's fair. We all have our personal shit.
I have 2 ex-wives.
You're 22. Jeez Louise, Hammer.
I tell you what, one for each year. I've been 20. I don't know.
It's not a system for my 20s, you know. Get married, get divorced.
Wait, if Private's taking his sunglasses off, I'll take mine off too. Or
oh no!
I don't. I can put them back on if that's what.
Okay, well I'll put mine back on. All right. Okay.
I hate this. What a delight.
Yeah, I think Hammer is just like coming to grips to what that thing was or what it could have been, and now that like the panic is kind of wearing off on him. He wants nothing more than to go after that thing. Like he wants to kill that thing.
You don't need to mount that over your mantle to prove you're a good soldier.
You see that thing? That's a real. I almost call it a predator, but I didn't want to do a crossover right there.
Yeah, please don't summon a crossover. We're already so far behind.
Yeah, if we hit goal, we will have Predator in this campaign.
Yeah, so please help donate that last $300.
Yeah, that thing. Ooh. I'm flying. I want to go after it right now.
Are you crazy? I literally put multiple rounds into it and it didn't. It shrugged it off as if it was nothing. I don't know what that thing is, but hello, it's not human.
I like
it
that
doesn't matter.
I love
it's still our job to kill it.
I love that your character says, hello.
Hello? Is this thing on?
Earth to Private Hammer.
Right, you guys are right. In Hammer's head, you guys are wrong.
Oh, for sure, 100%. Yeah.
Okay, so what's next?
Captain, we get back to the base?
We get back to the base. If we need to, we burn this whole thing down.
I like those orders.
Good. That thing's not leaving this colony.
If only TK wasn't muted.
Sorry.
Then
The
surely
three
we
of you
get some
know
guidance.
that you can access escape off world from the base too. So that it's really your only hope if you're looking to escape this world entirely. Maybe you nuke it from orbit.
We're the Obi-Wan to this Princess Leia of a scenario. Got it.
What if I just quit right now? I'd still get paid, right?
I think so. You've done 2/3 of the time.
It's still money for one. We're not getting paid for this. Two, it's for charity. Wait, are you guys getting paid for this?
Mason, did you just make a Star Wars reference?
What?
It's incredibly rude. I don't appreciate
man. My
this.
dad was super into it. Well, his great-great-granddad was super into it back in
Mason, that's so 1990s.
So the group of
80s,
you
1900s.
1900s, there you go. Late 1900s.
which is funny because this is like so far in the future that you wouldn't even think about the 1900s, but yeah. So the group of you are reaching the Fort Nebraska back towards the north. It's a mammoth shadow of a ship. That is far above in beyond the atmosphere. You know that that's where the ship is. You know that there is a ship that will take you up there from where you are on the ground. So you know the way out is up. And that the last time you were here, it was locked down. There were other Marines inside. This was where you were planning to rendezvous with Iona and the rest of your squad. But now as you reach it, it too is entirely desolate.
Come on, there must be some survivors.
You can see the brutalized bodies of several whatever it was that that Wojciech became, laying through the streets, shot to pieces. You can see several Marines are also scattered about like the seeds of dandelions.
Jenny.
You were so happy together. She's 2 weeks from retirement.
She's 2 weeks from retirement.
Did you know this person?
Jenny.
You both knew Jenny?
You don't know Jenny?
You don't know Jenny was a...
She was our weed hookup on ship.
Oh,
Great.
Jenny. Are you talking like...
Yeah, Jenny.
Jenny. Okay, yeah. I knew Jenny.
She's dead on the ground right
Jenny.
I didn't know she sold weed though.
Oh. Yeah, man.
We took a pottery class together.
Man, I actually have one of her faces back in my office. It was the prettiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
This is incredible. Thank you for this moment.
Jenny!
Jenny!
The best of us!
Jenny. All right. So the group of you are getting ever closer. And you can see the large walls, the perimeter of Fort Nebraska. If you can get inside, maybe you can get to safety. But the closer you get, the more you can see what appears to be almost a writhing wave of creatures crawling up the side.
Ooh.
What?
I like stop.
Whoa.
What are those things? They're trying to get into the base. Trying to get into the fort.
We need
Can't
to
let
get...
them.
I don't know if we can stop them. I think that we just gotta...
Damn it, you're right.
You just gotta get out. And we gotta get through them to do that. Also, there's like at least 7 or if not more of those things in that group.
So I count at least 7. Yeah.
I count at least 7, but who knows?
Are you kidding me?
Somebody donated $97.
Is one of them in a crop top?
When we started this, there was only supposed to be like 2 max.
Right. Maximum. And now there's at least 7, if not more.
Oh. Okay.
We cannot handle this.
Do we even need to get into the fort? Is there any other place that we can go to?
You know that there is a spaceport inside of the fort.
There's no other way we're getting off-world.
Let's go around. Can we go around? Like
around the entire port?
Yeah. Around to the
like a back
wall?
way into the fort?
Yeah. Is there
yeah, you can do that. It's huge.
Yeah.
This place is huge. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll try to go on the...
There's an underground tunnel that's in another building that I could then take the underground tunnel into the fortress.
Are you sure you want to go through tunnels?
Want to
I've seen this movie before.
It's like Disney World. It's like Disney World.
Disney
There's a whole
World
underground layer.
All right.
Oh,
you went to
have you been to Disney World IO? It's crazy. It's on
I've
the moon
only been to Neo Disney.
Neo Disney.
All right. Here is the handout with the picture for what you're looking at with entrances.
I don't have my regular glasses on, and I'm wearing sunglasses.
This is a tough
very
bit.
hard for me to see.
I'm literally seeing everything through rose-colored glasses right now, so at least, at least I've got that going for me.
Okay, so here we are.
Yeah.
Where are we popping in?
We're looking at level 1 of the North Bastion.
And we're popping into the west lobby. Is that where we're entering, or
level
east?
2? Oh yeah, no, level 1. Okay, so where are they held up at? Where are the
Okay, actually, I should show you this one because this is the one with the perimeter walls. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Here, do that one instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are they at the
Barracks
west
Armory? They are over. They are in the southwest. You are heading north from the west, so they are in the southwest side, from where you were, down where the power station, power regulation room, etc. You know that there is a gate in the guardhouse. You could probably sneak by them. There's an east wing. The perimeter, the only opening in the perimeter wall is the front gate, but you could probably climb up over the perimeter wall just like they did and are currently doing.
You still got those grenades?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got some.
I'm thinking distract them, make a run for it.
Let's distract them and see if we can. Are we closer to the east entrance, east wing entrance, or the west wing entrance?
You are closer to the west wing.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're like
I haven't even
by the
seen the
southwest
west wing, so.
Right.
And that's where they're climbing up.
Yeah.
Okay. So we just throw them and run. The explosion will draw them into the direction we want. I'll also say, Captain, can we see how far we can go as quietly as possible?
Sure.
Yeah. So you
gotta
have a
listen
couple
to your
of
gut. If that's what your gut's telling you.
Yeah.
I won't always be here to guide you.
You know for sure that you do have a couple of options, such as you could ram the front gate, you could try and override the gate. The sentry guns don't seem like they're active, but it's probably fine. You could go in through the pipelines. The oil's pretty much silt as opposed to liquid, so you could probably walk through the pipelines. There is you could commandeer a tank from somewhere, or you could go in through the vents.
Like stand around, like looking at this map of our base, and like, so yeah, those are our routes in and out of this facility. Hammer, I know you want to take a tank and just kind of smash your way in.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I respect that.
At this point, I wish we had 3 tanks.
Oh, wouldn't that be cool?
Each of us would have a tank.
A tank apiece.
It'd be
1 tank apiece.
1 tank apiece.
Donate $5 right now for a tank.
What's up?
Yeah, I'll put a tank out there. Sure.
Yeah.
I will give you all of these options. These are all equally accessible options for you.
I say we head toward either through the vents or head over that east wall. What do you guys think?
It's just, I'm thinking, do I want to die in a vent or do I want to die in a tank?
Which one do you want to die in?
Preferably the tank. It sounds a lot cooler.
Cool.
Okay, I'm just gonna, once again, I really am down for the tank plan. I'm really here for it, but just know what we're getting into.
That's all we wanted to hear.
A tank is not quiet.
Tank is not quiet.
I just want to remind everybody that we are 3 xenomorphs away from a crop top. If anybody's interested in that. Anyway, so what's the plan? Because we've got
Captain's got to call it.
Captain's call.
33 minutes.
I vote. Here's what I say. Right now, it seems on the table we have the vents. We got this tank. I'll be honest. I think the pipeline's our way and go from underneath in.
Do it like Disney.
So
it's heading through the pipes.
The pipes. Option number 3. All right.
I've actually never been to Disney. Is that like a thing? Is the
no,
pipes...
dude? Honestly, Hammer, I've never been either. It really like this. I'm learning a lot about us right now.
I don't have parents. There was just scientists and guards that raised me.
Well, I was an orphan, so I was raised by.
Really? How come we don't talk about that?
I don't know. I mean, really, I thought it was much different.
My parents have taken me 6 times.
Excuse me. This is not about you right now, Captain.
Captain.
Okay.
Huh. That's really interesting.
Captain,
do you come for money?
Yeah, Captain, did you have a trust fund?
Did you get? Is that how you got into Super West Point?
Listen.
Is that how you got those rose-colored glasses?
Space West Point.
You know what they say about D's? D's get degrees. You fail a class, just have your parents buy a new garden on the moon.
Wow. Must be nice.
That's how you got that rank and got those sunglasses. Okay.
Hey, Captain, how come they call you Soupback?
All right, we're timing out for this right now. Let's take a quick second to get our sillies out and get back to this charity game that Roll20 has so kindly invited us to take part in.
The tension was too high.
It was a little too scary for me. Honestly, I think that's why I was gonna say that before. Actually, like looking at him when I was like thinking, like, oh, how do I get over here? And there's crawling on a wall, and I'm looking at these floor plans. I was like, this is actually pretty scary.
This is terrifying. Yeah. Well done, by the way, T.
Yeah.
I didn't make this, but there
I can't believe you wrote this. James
you
Cameron
wrote
bought
this
from you. That's so did Ridley Scott.
What a great original content.
I did it. I'm incredible.
I haven't seen any of those films, so you could convince me.
Well.
It's great. Like that first one is a horror film, and the second one is an action film. Somehow.
Did everyone update their wheels on their
Aliens is my favorite movie of all time ever.
Aliens. That's the second one, right?
Yeah, the second one.
Cool.
You don't need to watch the first one to watch the second one, though. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's awesome. They both could be their own standalone movie. And that
did you get your wheel updated in your phone before we go through the tunnels?
Equally amazing metaphors. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, what did you say?
We're just talking with God real fast about the universe.
I appreciate that these
your phone wheels.
Yeah. Oh, I got my information backed up on my pad.
Oh man, hold on. And the captain sort of takes her glasses off to rub at her eyes, and you sort of see that her eyes are super bloodshot. And they're starting to get like a little veiny around them. And then she just puts it back on after a second.
Captain, do you not?
All right, let's head through the tunnels.
You had a tough night last night. Didn't get any sleep.
Yeah, I got pretty crunk.
You okay?
You got pretty croc?
I'm fine. What? Crocs. Yeah. Let's go.
That's the saying in this in the
tunnels.
A croc.
Hate this. You can hear the scrape outside. Not too far away. There's like a. But this wave of black creatures does not seem to ebb.
Because people keep freaking donating. I turn to Captain Silva and says, all right, well, lead the way, as we're like standing in front of the oil pipe that's leads. Imagine like we like snuck around, slithered to the oil pipe.
All right, so you're getting to these oil pipes, and these oil pipes are about 1 to 2 meters in diameter.
Okay.
It's just enough for you to...
This is America.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, actually, it's the United Americas colony.
I apologize. They're around 6 feet in diameter.
Thank you.
We are over 5,000 years in the future, and we still use inches and feet.
Thank you, King George.
200 years in the
Thank
future.
you.
Yeah. It's like 21 something. But yeah, so it's about 6 feet. You could probably comfortably walk through it. Put the arms out at arm span, but not much more. You do have to walk single file, as these are perfectly circular.
All right, I'll take lead.
Hammer, take rear. I got middle again.
Once again, it is incredibly dark in here. Would you like to do flashlights, or would you like to do your heads-up displays? Keeping in mind that Captain Silva does not have a helmet.
Oh, they can take the spare one.
Did you keep the spare one?
Yeah, I used it because I held on to mine because it's
okay.
Mine. It's a regulation.
All right, so they'll keep the UPP persons. All right. So
yes, you give me the helmet, and the last thing you see before I put the helmet on is the varicose veins have begun to spread down my neck, and that's the last thing you see before the helmet is firmly put on.
Okay.
Let's take a look.
You really didn't get any sleep last night, huh?
Sorry, I was just making some little notes.
Killjoy, it is probably nothing. It's probably nothing.
All right, there we go. Incredible. So the group of you are walking through this pipe, and you can hear your footsteps. Even though it's silt, it's starting to suck around your knees. It's pretty high, but you can still hear yourselves as you're like trudging through this black sludge in here. Up ahead is a rather peculiar sound. Sort of a tink, 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 tink. Steady. Not rushed, not hurried.
Does it sound like a drink, like a drip? Something's dripping on it, or?
It sounds like something hitting the side of a metal pipe.
Oh.
Tink, 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 tink.
It's steady though. Like rhythmically, it's consistent. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Tink, 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 tink. The pipe curves upward, upward, ever upward. You can see the brackets where the perimeter has been mounted around it, where it has been drilled through the stone wall. Upward, upward, ever upward. Tink, 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 tink. Dragging your legs heavily through this sludge. Until you see what for all intents and purposes is a manhole cover. Tink, 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 tink. Ever so slightly ajar. There is a glint of light beyond, and you can see it shining off the corner of a metallic dog tag. Tink, 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 tink. And a subtle guttural growl. Tink, 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 tink. What are our thoughts?
Yeah, Captain sort of like stops when the growl happens.
Yeah.
Can we hear footsteps?
I'm walking backwards.
Give me an observation.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that if you light up your guns, by the way, in here, the entire pipe will catch fire.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
It's not liquid, but it is still oil.
Okay. Then I have both of those like knives out.
Yeah.
So you just pull actual knives out?
You're gonna stab something with acid for blood.
I don't know that it's acid though, right?
No, you do. From from where Mason shot it and it ate a hole through the wall.
Yeah, I can.
So you can choose if you know that it's acid.
I'll kill it.
That's entirely up to you. All right, thoughts, prayers. What's going on? What are we doing?
I would love thoughts or prayers for us right now.
We don't see it though, right?
No, you only see the glint of light against a military dog tag as it like tink 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 against the side.
Dog tag itself is what's moving.
Oh,
yes.
Okay.
So, but we see the manhole cover leading to a space that's
the
not.
manhole cover is ajar, so it's like pushed slightly to the side, and there is a dog tag that has come down into the opening. And it's hitting what appears to be a ladder.
Can I see the lid?
Yeah, you can see the lid.
Yeah, I think
okay.
we're all
I get closer.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and pull the manhole cover closed.
So you get closer to this manhole cover and you see this dog tag, tink, 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 tink. You can read the name on it, Iona, Kale Iona. And there is a thick, viscous, almost a slimy type material that has adhered it to the opening. Now, this is the only way out of the pipe.
Oh, shit.
We can't go back.
Hand me one of those grenades.
Do you know what's up there? Never mind, Captain. And I hand her one of the grenades.
Captain, if a spark gets down here, though.
You think I don't know about oil and fire?
We're like oil and fire.
So this is the only way out of this vent?
Yeah, you could try and like go back to like another pipe and try and hope that it leads to another manhole thing. But manhole covers like this and the ladders, these are specifically for pipe maintenance.
Gotcha. So, okay. Ooh.
Yeah, the pipes get narrower and narrower as you go further into the fort. Eventually, you will have to turn back or commence to crawling.
Poking her head up very, very slowly.
Please give me an observation roll.
Please roll it for me. Let me check it to see if I have any minuses right now.
It's okay. I've already applied everything that you need.
Even my stage 2?
Yes, even your secret stage 2.
What is stage 2, Captain?
Oh, yeah. I have another card, too. I never flipped it, though.
That's okay.
Do I need to look at it or no?
Yeah, you can absolutely look at it.
Okay. Does everyone have to look at it? Don't look at the stream.
No, that's only for you.
Okay.
Don't tell me what to do. I won't look at the stream.
My AirPods might die, and then Lieutenant Silva.
I will do your, and I'm going to put your modifier at a -1 because you are trying to observe from a hole in the ground and it is dark.
That's fair.
Let's take a look.
Whoa!
Ooh, baby.
Let's see how we do.
I assume those were good noises.
So those yellows are those yellows failures?
The yellows are stress dice.
Yeah.
Basically, she doesn't have anything in in observation.
So it's just rolling stress die. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's stress die. One of them
like that trade though, that like, hey, I can give myself stress. I will then have more die to roll.
Yeah. Unfortunately, one of them is a face hugger, which means she's going to roll a panic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a look. A 3. You did it. You're fine. So when you raise the manhole cover ever so slightly and you put your hand next to this dog tag, your hand comes away in this stream of gray goo, and you can still hear the shuffling. Your eyes catch the form of a horrific, like, black armored beast. Different in some ways than the one that burst from the body of Wojciech. And yet it walks on 4 legs, sort of with a cat-like indifference, sort of pawing at a prone body on the floor. It does not appear to notice you. You could probably sneak past it if everyone is very quiet.
Yeah, I kind of pull the manhole cover back down and I say, slowly and silently, boys. I do a bunch of fucking hand motions and then we roll out.
Yeah.
Right on, Captain.
That's my captain.
Go double dab on the xenomorphs.
Yeah.
Cool, we head up.
All right, so you're heading up and you push the manhole cover out of the way. Slowly and silently shift it to the side. And this creature, this whatever it is that is toying with a corpse as though a small house cat playing with a toy, just jumping up and down playfully, ripping at it with its massive clawed hands. It does not notice you as the 3 of you creep past ever so quietly.
I really want to kill it. Like, yeah. Hammer is just like, it's not looking at us. Like, I have my gun drawn. I'm like, I'm taking up the rear. Wonder if there's any way for me to
sneak attack it. You're asking if sneak attack is a
yeah, is there?
Yes. Carlos Kritz, hater of playing a rogue, is asking if you can do a sneak attack.
I want to kill this thing so bad.
Yes, sneaking up on it and and like stabbing it, that is a thing that you can do. You can stalk it and catch it unawares. Roll your mobility.
You got that knife, dude.
Can I blow it up as we walk away?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'll quietly hand
you
the grenade.
You can do that at oh god. Yeah, you can do that. You can do that at like medium range.
Okay.
Yeah, but if I give you the grenade, you have the captain's permission.
Oh, okay.
It's very hard because they have like a pretty high observation, so you're already pushing it by sneaking. So you will take a -2 on your mobility.
Okay. Can I? Oh, you want me to roll mobility or range combat?
You're gonna be rolling mobility because you are sneaking up on it. And that's it basically. You don't want to attack in close combat. You're basically like throwing a grenade at it. So you're doing it so that these things are much faster than you. I'm just going to tell you that now as your dad. These are much faster than you. If you alert it, it will run to you.
Gotcha.
So, but we're also like, we're basically on our way out of this room.
Yeah, you're on your way. You're on your way out of this
Carlos,
it's an open room.
Okay.
It's a very open room. You believe that you have come up in the boiler room below the commissary, according to your map.
Okay.
Gotcha.
And the spaceport is off of level 2 anyways, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
but if you're did you seal up the manhole again?
Yeah, I would have.
Oh, you would have. Okay.
Because if you're gonna put an explosion in here, then I feel inclined to remind you.
Okay. Yeah, I want to blow this guy up.
Yeah, absolutely. Give me mobility.
Okay.
Or you know,
like as we're
ranged attack.
as we're like heading to the end of the room, right? It's like we're already on our way out. You're not starting like as soon as like when we're 5 feet away from it, right?
No, I'm hanging back. You guys are just walking away. I imagine.
You don't even notice it. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't even notice it. And yeah, I'm gonna roll a mobility. What's the modifier? You're muted.
Oh, sorry. You know what? I was gonna say do a -2, but do a 0.
Okay.
Because you're just throwing a grenade. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh my God! Are you kidding me?
This is incredible.
Push it, push that roll.
Oh yeah, I have to push it. Jesus.
Yeah, you definitely do.
I have an extra stress level. More mobility. Another mobility.
Yeah. What's going on?
I'm
sorry. Do range combat.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. That's what I thought.
Yeah, do range. I thought I said go ahead and do range.
Oh, because you're just throwing it.
Go ahead and do it because you're just throwing it.
Gotcha.
Is your mobility just really bad? Is that like your dump strat? Because it kind of looks like it.
What did I get?
Wow, you got 1 success, so you did hit it. But you're gonna trigger a panic because as you're doing that, you can hear a familiar sound. The sound of skin ripping beside you. So let's do a panic roll.
Okay.
Let's do a panic roll as you throw this grenade. It engulfs this shrieking creature and a number 8 on the panic dice as the room begins to fill with fire and smoke and more shrieking creatures. Let's say 6 more shrieking creatures tear their way into this room. Let's see what a panic roll will give us. A number 8, you start to tremble uncontrollably as you can feel the clawed hands of your captor begin to close around the sides of your head. This is where we end our adventure with 3 Marines trapped in the boiler room with these xenomorphs closing in on them.
Honestly, 1.5 Marines. Let's be real.
1.5 Marines closing in since 2 of them are infected with this neomorph.
Wait, which other one was infected? Wait.
We never knew because we walked
infected.
Doors, but we never found out what. Well, actually, okay, I'm gonna assume we found out because Carlos got a card after
Carlos did get a card.
And I never got a card, so I think, yeah.
Hammer was also infected.
I was infected.
So
it's good. Because I love this because my Act 3 agenda was that these things must be destroyed. Make sure every trace of the biocontamination is eradicated, even if that means sacrificing the lives of any infected teammates. So no one was going to make it off the spaceport.
Not a single person.
I promise you. Mason was not going to let that happen. Yeah.
Yeah, so my loves, let's go ahead and do some shout outs at the end because we have to move over for a 3 o'clock game.
We gotta go.
So let's do a very quick one. Katie May, where can people find you?
Hi, please follow me at twitter.com/OKKatieMay. I'm actually currently doing a giveaway of dice and a Roll20Con badge and stuff. So yeah, if you want to win like a Roll20Con badge and a lanyard and some dice and some stickers, go to my Twitter and retweet that. Thanks. Passing it on to my friend Carlos.
Hey everyone, my name is Carlos. You can find me on all social media under Carlos Crits. Thank you guys for playing. This was fantastic. This is Roll20Con if you're just tuning in for the next panel. It'll be starting, might be starting like 5 after, but it'll be good. And yeah, Masood.
Hey guys, I'm Masood. You can find me on the internet at Marudboy on Twitter and Instagram, MAHRUDBOI. I've been at Roll20 all 3 days this weekend, and I've been having a blast. It's been super fun to do this 3 days for charity. So if you haven't yet, please donate for such a good cause. Please grab yourself a t-shirt. Buy yourself a Troilus Antioch token for your game. Tune in Tuesday nights for Mythic Odysseys of Theros over on the D&D channel, also on Roll20, and also on the Roll20 channel on Wednesdays, the new show, Balak Bion Returning Home. Come check it out, starting this Wednesday with our first session. Taking it away from me, it's the one, the only TK Johnson.
It's me, it's TK. I write spooky stories on the internet. If you like spooky stories, then you can read them at my website, tkjwrites.com, or you can go to my Twitter. I don't know, TK joins the fray. It'll be fun. It's a delightful time. I will be back in about 10-15 minutes, who knows, because I'm part of the upcoming panel. So that's a delight. Even though we didn't get any crop top this time, who knows? Maybe
we might do a limited deal that I don't know if you.
There's still Charoween because we are going to be doing a Halloween charity stream on Indoor Recess. So yeah, it'll be a good time.
Awesome,
Carlos.
Cool, awesome. Thanks for hanging out, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.